Welcome to Elmer's World. Na 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 na. Elmer's World. That's my gang sign. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the early bird gets the worm. This is true. I'm not a bird, and I don't like worms. But if I were a bird, I would want to get up early and get the worm, and good stuff like that. Yay, yay, yay. Anyways, how's it going? If you're tuning in, then you're up way too fucking late or you're up way too fucking early. And if you're not tuning in until the replay, then yeah, you're probably a normal person. For the most part, it's early. I can't speak yet. This is my breathing exercise of the morning. Instead of doing an actual breathing exercise, I figure I just go live for about 10 minutes until about 6 o'clock. Get my breathing exercise in. Hoo ha, hoo ha, hoo ha. Then once this motherfucking Walmart opens, once the Walmart opens at 6 a.m., then I can go in there and get a Red Bull 16 ounce for $3.75. Or I could go over to the Murphy gas station back there and get it for $5. Okay, so if I wait 7 minutes, I can save myself $1.25. Why not? And plus, it's the pig-nosed girl that's working at the gas station right now, and she's a stupid fat bitch. I fucking hate her. She said some rude shit to me not that long ago, and it was like, she said something like, well, I didn't know if you could afford it. And I'm like, really, you stupid fat cunt with a big fucking pig nose. Go smoke more cigarettes and eat more jelly donuts, you fucking Gomer Pyle. That's how I felt about that one. Anyways, I'm having a lovely day. I got to sleep in a nice, lovely, big, huge bed. I had a nice hot shower. I've had all the amenities and everything's been nice, and I'm grateful as fuck. I don't take it for granted. I have a vehicle, my legs work, my dick still works, my arms still work, my eyes still work, my ears still work, my tongue still works, everything works. I can sense it all, and I'm grateful. We're doing our breathing exercises. We're doing our warm-up, our vocal warm-up of the day. Me, my, mo, me, ma, ma, me, ma. My tooth is working. Nice. That's awesome. My teeth are working too. They're working so good, I can take them right out. I'll tell you the tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth, so help me teeth. I hope you enjoy that one, Tom OB. Or is it QB? Are you a quarterback or are you just OB? Okay. My eyes are still fuzzy. I'm still waking up. I'm, like I said, breathing exercise. You know. Yeah, I like it, my dude. Yeah, dude, I have full dentures at the age of 38. I did it so I could be a really good actor. So then any role that I take or get offered, then I could just tell them, hey man, I can take my teeth out and you could put any dentures you want in. So I can become more of the character, easier. Wouldn't have to wear fake teeth on my real teeth. I'd just take my fake teeth out and put in some more fake teeth. These are real fake teeth, you know. These are really fake. They're real fake. That's why they're so white. That's why you can see them from there. Good for casting couch. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I can give the best fucking blowjob ever. When you can take your teeth out. Oh, you'd love it. You'd love it, Tom. You wouldn't let me go. You'd keep me prisoner. Elmer, don't go. Elmer, don't go. Please don't go. Tom, I need you to give me my teeth so I can leave. Elmer, don't go. Elmer, I'll give you your teeth, but you gotta promise to blow me one more time. No, Tom, I can't suck your cock anymore. I've already sucked your cock. I need my teeth back, and I want to go home. No, Elmer, don't. This is the best blowjob I've ever had. I've had many hundreds of blowjobs from women, but your blowjob is the best. That's how it would be, Tom. You'd be crying at the end. I'd suck your dick and suck your soul right out of your body. And then for the ladies, because I'm not gay, I tell him, I'm like, well, when I take my dentures out, you can basically sit your pussy right on my tonsils. I'm like, you could just sit right on my tonsils, really. There's no obstruction. There's way less obstruction when you could just pop your teeth out and lick a cunt. It's like, and they love it. Oh, they love it. You can get your tongue so fucking far up in their fucking pussy. It almost feels like they're having a dog lick their pussy. You know, it's, I just keep it real. Even if it's really fake, it doesn't matter. I let my teeth go. I didn't brush my teeth. It started in high school when I got braces. I had braces from the fucking like second day of high school. My first freshman year, fucking beginning of high school was like the first week. I had to leave early to go get orthodontist appointment and braces and all that shit. The braces, I wore them all the way through fucking high school. It sucked. By the time I got out of high school and I got them off, it was like I just didn't take care of my teeth. I was very neglectful. Then I got into certain drugs. I wasn't smoking crack. I didn't do any meth. I didn't do stupid shit like that. I was into acid and mushrooms and blah, blah, blah. But not taking care of my teeth is what rotted them the fuck out. And then eventually it was, dude, I was getting so much fucking, not just pain, but it's abscesses and this and that. And I have no health insurance and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, these are probably 2 years old now. I think I've had my dentures for 2 years. And dude, it was the best thing I ever did, but I didn't really do it myself. I met a woman and she really motivated me to like, she helped me. She kind of mothered me. She was like, I'll make the appointment. I'll look to see what insurance you could get, if you can get the Medicaid or free Medicare or whatever, and then who will take it and blah, blah, blah. So she really mothered me, came in my life and helped me with my teeth. I owe her a debt of gratitude no matter what, because I wouldn't have done it. I probably would have just let myself fucking die. Like I was feeling that shitty about myself. What's good, everyone? We got a fucking Eaton Panther in the motherfucking live stream here, in the live chat. Eaton Panther. We have an Eaton Panther here. This panther has been eaten. He was not fucked or molested. He was eaten. Eaton Panther. Oh my God, Eaton Panther. Have you been Eaton Panther? Hey, you know what? They say 60% of the time it works every time. Yeah, it's made with real bits of panther. That's how you know it's good. I'm gonna be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline. Yeah, ladies love it. Oh my God, it smells like a raccoon throat. It's like, smells like a fucking burning diaper. It smells like fucking someone wrapped up Indian food. Every time, every time, every time. You know, they've done studies. About 15% of the time it works 30% of the time. And then they also did a study that 67% of the time, it works about 48% of the time. I'm going to be honest with you, Brian, that doesn't make any sense, but I like you and I'm going to keep you around. Oh, okay, thank you. Hundy, all day. Yeah, I figured I'd go live, do my breathing exercise. This is a way for me to warm up because I don't actually get to talk to many people. So it's a good warm up, get my vocals. We're having a good day. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. They prefer the whiskey. That's how it goes. They prefer the whiskey. They want the whiskey to, you know, gotta loosen the nerves. Yeah, you gotta loosen your nerves, baby. Yeah, loosen up, baby. Yeah, just loosen up. I got some real fucking bits of Panther in this whiskey, you know? That's my Eaton Panther whiskey bottle. Yeah, I only put my Eaton Panther in there, and it's got a little Spanish fly, if you know what I mean. I'm not here to Bill Cosby you, but yeah, I want your pussy on my dick. Oh, I mean, I want my, no, I'm a gentleman. Yeah, I would never. Oh, of course, absolutely. Well, I've said my piece. I wanted to go live for like 10 minutes. Walmart's opening now, so I can go get my Red Bull. I mean, I guess I could take you with me. Yeah, I guess, why not? Sure. I'm just getting a Red Bull. Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep. Kids on the beat. Kids on the street beat kids. Beat kids. You like those kicks? I bet you do. Fucking followed by a Ray Charles shirt. Same thing as always. More water. I don't like talking in front of people. When I'm out and about, I don't really like to look like I'm talking to a camera. I'd rather keep it more nonchalant. What's good with Tom is that he's gonna come pick me up, and I'm gonna take my teeth out, and I'm gonna give him a blowy in the back of the Walmart parking lot, over in the employee section. He already messaged me. He said, "Elmer, what's your address? I'll come pick you up immediately. You have to take your teeth out." And I was like, and I spit him right on his bed. As long as you leave me a $500 bill, I'll be good. It's about all I need right now, bro. Oh, yeah. Hey, what up, Tom? What up, Eating Panther? We're having a good one. Well, I'm glad you guys could tune into Elmer's World. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for giving me watch time. I enjoy the attention. I enjoy the numbers. It all adds up. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. The fucking AI is going to help me be more creative like it already has been. And then my brain is already creative enough, and I can just keep going for fucking ever. So that's the point. That's what we're gonna do. What? You gonna keep it pushing? Yeah, we're gonna keep it pushing, bro. We're gonna keep it pushing. You know why? Because we're good people. Because I'm a good person. I had a girl tell me that one time. She's like, "But I'm a good person. I'm a good person." I'm like, "Bitch, if you're telling me you're a good person, you're definitely not a good person. So, yeah. Like, please stop." Like, "But I'm a good person. I'm a good person." It's like, yeah, anyone who says that is not, no. It's the opposites thing. Of like, if you're fucking talking, and it's almost like the real gangsters don't have to say they're real gangsters. You're just, you know, if you're hardcore, you don't have to say you're hardcore. You could just be hardcore. Are you hardcore? Yeah, I'm hardcore, bro. Yeah. I'm usually just a fucking realist. I try not to be a pessimist. I just want to be a realist. I want to keep it real. We're a bunch of human animals. We take shits and dumps and pisses and poops and pees and all that good stuff. We're animals. That's it. We're animals. All the human shit kind of gets confusing, and all the human shit makes it complex, and life is actually easy. Life is really easy. It is. You get born, you live, you make more of yourself, keep them alive until they can keep themselves alive, then you die. That's the purpose of life, biologically, animalistically, by nature. Well, it's like, to me, I would explain it with the analogy of from the neck up, we live in this cloud, this big, huge, like, bubble of ego. But if you get down below the neck and you get in tune with your body, you realize, oh, I'm a nervous system, I'm an animal. I'm never confused as to why I feel like shit. Why do I feel like shit? Because I drink Red Bull and smoke cigarettes. Of course I fucking feel like shit. It's the people who don't understand what they're actually in that really pisses me off. Because I'm like, you goddamn fucking retard. Like, that's why I try to explain it in the animal mantra. Like, I'm an animal. I'm an animal. I am an animal. When I do that mantra to myself, even though it's just me repeating, I am an animal, I'm an animal. I'm like reminding myself, hey, you're just an animal. You're just an animal. All this egotistical shit, that's a bonus. Getting to put on a costume and pretend I'm Elmer. Oh, I'm Elmer. My name is Elmer Ernest Hall III. My parents are blah, 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 blah. My dads are all egotistical fuckheads because they named me after him, and then, well, hell, I can't find any other name. I guess we better just give him my name. And then I broke the cycle. I was like, I'm not naming my kid Elmer Ernest Hall IV. I'm not fucking doing it. My dad was a loser. His dad was a fucking loser. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. My dad was so pissed. My dad was so pissed. He was so fucking angry. He was especially angry when I named my first son after my heroin addict uncle. My uncle, who overdosed from heroin when I was 14, he had more of a fucking mark, made more of a mark on my life than my dad did at the time. My dad was gone smoking crack and shit. So I named my first son after my heroin addict uncle, and my dad was pissed. You're supposed to give him our name. No, Dad. No. This ends with me. I will be the last Elmer Ernest Hall ever. Ain't gonna fucking have another one. I'll be the only Elmer worth remembering. That's the goal. Being the only Elmer that is worth remembering. Other than that, you ain't gonna remember me long anyways, and that's not the goal. But it's a nice egotistical mind fuck inflation kind of thing of like, ooh, that tickles. Yeah, that's it, man. It does. It tickles me. You have to have fun with your ego. It's something to play with. It's not something to take so fucking serious. You know, if you can't make fun of yourself because you're pretty much illusory. I'm an illusion. You know, this is a costume. Kind of got trendy, fucking stupid plastic big glasses that are the size of like 1980s television screens. I got a Jew nose, even though I'm not Jewish, but Jew knows what's going on. Jew knows. Jew knows. Jew knows what you're doing. Yeah, I do. That's why I'm a fucking Jew, even though I'm not. But if I were, I don't know. If I was a Jew, then I'd be part of the running of everything, you know? You just run everything, right? We're all animals. Doesn't matter your religion, doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter what you believe. Nature wants your body back. That's it. Nature wants the energy back. Nature doesn't give a fuck what you do while you're existing, but nature wants it back. And I'm not even saying that in like an opinion way. I'm just saying that in like an observational like fact. We came out of the earth, we peopled out of the earth, and then we live X amount of time, and then we die, and where do we go? Right back into the motherfucking earth. Whether it's ashes to ashes or dust to dust, or you get your fucking maggots crawling out your fucking eyes, it doesn't matter. You're a body, I'm a body. Hey, ain't got nobody, and nobody cares. I say yakety yak, yakety yak, bah. Froderick, Igor. He's like, but I thought you, and I heard the strangest noise, and I just followed it down, call it a hunch from. Dude, if you don't know that quote or that movie quote, I'm sad for you. Or maybe you're just young. Your hat would be a lot smaller. I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is true. I have no idea, but Young Frankenstein, it's the best. 1974, Mel Brooks, Gene Wilder, Peter Boyle, Gene Hackman was in it. He was the blind man. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. That was probably my all-time favorite movie when I was a kid. I don't keep it very linear. There's a lot of times I don't keep it very linear. I just kind of go sporadic and get kind of manic, and it's just another manic Wednesday. Had to call my probation today. I get off probation in March. Yes. That's going to be good. What are you on probation for, you dumb fucking idiot? Child support. I let my child support get so fucking backed up that it reached felony status. And then not only that, but, well, it was that. And then the district is it 611 where you are? Absolutely. 11 after 6. We're in the Eastern time zone. We're in Michigan. We're like about right there. We're near Flint. I'm like 15 minutes from Flint. Flint would be considered my stomping grounds, in a way. I didn't spend too much time there because it's fucking Flint, but that was where I went to the mall. That's where I'd go to the machine shop and go to the shows. That's where you go to the strip club. That's where everything is for the most part. I've been living all over Michigan, but currently I'm working around the Flint area. It's I guess I'm not afraid to give away my location in that way because I just don't give a fuck. You want to come at me, I'll fucking kill you. Other than that, though, I'm a pretty nice guy and I'm pretty friendly. But yes, I have weapons in my car all over. So please leave me alone. If you ever have any interest in fucking with me, know that I will straight up murder you. It wouldn't be murder, it'd just be self-defense. But I have no problem. Hello from Long Island, Tom. I gotta come all the way to Long Island to suck your cock with no dentures in my mouth? Huh. That's a long trip, man. Maybe you have to come up here. I know. That's exactly it. I guess that's what I mean. Well, yeah. When I see people that are so afraid to give away their location, it's like, you're not that fucking important. No one gives a fuck where you are, loser. They're like, but I can't give away my location because I'm really important right now, you know? Who gives a fuck? We all know where you're at. You're on the internet. That's where you're going to stay. You fucks. We're all going to be on the internet. It's about, it's got, you know, you got to pop up in front of people's screens now. You can't, like, tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, will you stop looking at your fucking phone and give me attention for a second? No, you have a better chance of just creating a video and putting yourself in front of their face. It's, yeah. Well, yes, you always got to be careful, but that's why I have weapons and self-defense mechanisms that are built in of, like, I guess the difference between me and other people, I already know what the fuck happens when you die, and it's just more, you just repeat. So I guess to me, I don't have anything to lose. So I'm a dangerous motherfucker because I have nothing to lose. I literally have lost 3 families. I've lost all my teeth. I've lost every fucking relationship I've ever had. I'm a solo, broken, loner, lone wolf kind of fucking guy who delivers groceries to people because I do enjoy serving people. I like serving the elderly people because they don't need to be driving. They don't need to be in Walmart getting their fucking groceries. And if I, some 30-something-year-old, can just go get them their shit, bring it to their house, and they can give me money, dude, I'm making sure everyone's good. That's it. But I'm a loner, and then it's very isolating because I sit in my car all fucking day waiting for offers through an app. So, but again, I have nothing to lose. Yesterday, some fucking guy fucked with me. I was driving through the Walmart. It's always traffic. It's always traffic because I'm in traffic so much. I've been delivering stuff since 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. That's when I started. 2020 of November. So actually it was more like 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is almost 4 years now that I've been in a car delivering shit. 2 years for DoorDash, over a year for Amazon, and then after that I came and started doing this shit. So it's true. Find the right person and they'll do it. Yeah. I guess my point was that I was trying to make is that I am a dangerous person because I already know what happens. Before pandemic. No, I wasn't in the trades. In the pandemic days, I was. That was right before DoorDash. I was doing tree service shit. So I was in the trades. Yeah, I guess I was. I only did it for a little bit, though. I was kind of doing odd jobs and being kind of a bum piece of shit. I was being a bum-ass piece of shit until the courts came and put a gun to my head and said, you give us 11,000, or it was 14,000. Give us $14,000 in 11 months, or you're going to prison for 4 years. That was the threat. Once I let my child support get to a felony status, that's what they did. They basically put the metaphorical gun to my fucking head and said, hey, Mr. Hall, you're going to join society or else. Because what I did is I checked out. At 23, I did a bunch of psychedelics, and it opened my mind up to the point of, like, I don't have to do this shit. I'm a fucking animal on the planet. I don't have to fucking work. I don't have to do anything. There's no have to about it, motherfuckers. Don't tell me I have to do a motherfucking thing. Because I don't. Well, you have to. No, this is a free country, I thought. No, it's not. Try doing anything for free in this country. It's an illusion. So there's all these learning lessons through my 20s. 23 to 33, I was checked the fuck out. I've done jobs in those 10 years. I did things. I did jobs and little shit, but I really did a whole lot of nothing. I did a whole lot of YouTubing, and I sat around and I looked at the world through the fucking YouTube screen, and I learned, and I learned, and I learned, and I got a bunch of information, and I fucking consume. Now it's time to create. Now it's time to fucking let that shit out and fucking go for it. I've noticed that I've been creating too much, where then I'm out of touch with what the fuck's happening in the world, so I think I'm going to take a little break here soon and just go back into consuming for like a week. Because I literally haven't been consuming anything. I haven't been watching podcasts. I haven't been scrolling through the fucking apps. I literally go live stream, or I'm fucking working on music on my other channel. So I've been so horse blind or obsessed with the fucking YouTube shit because I've been monetized. And it helps out. And then it's not the fucking monetization that really drives me, but it's like knowing that that was a goal of mine. That was a goal of mine years ago when I first started doing YouTube. because my other channel's like 10 fucking years old. I don't know how old this channel is. I really haven't checked, but I've had these YouTube accounts for fucking ever, and I just, yeah. Well, I enjoy it, Eating Panther. Thank you very much. I have a good voice. I'm not trying to be braggadocious. I've listened and I've observed a lot of voices and fucking, dude, it's all senses. It's all senses. The girl I was with recently, the fucking woman I was with, I feel like I was so hypnotized by her because of her voice. She had the most soothing, most just amazing voice I have ever heard in my fucking life. Everything she was saying was negative. Everything she was saying was about the past and like, well, why didn't my parents help me when this happened? And why didn't? And I'm like, you got a fucking bachelor's degree and you're living in fucking Beverly Hills, Michigan and Detroit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you dumb bitch? But yet her voice was so soothing that I was just lulled into like, oh wow, I wanna stay here and I wanna keep being your fucking emotional support animal and being mentally abused and emotionally abused every fucking day of my life. Then I had to get out of that. I had to escape. Everything was telling me like, stay, stay, stay. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'd rather go sleep in my fucking car than be like having a demon on your shoulder that's just like saying anything and everything they say is negative. Anything and everything she said was negative. And it was like, and that was only towards the end. I'm kind of exaggerating. It wasn't everything she said. Obviously, if it was everything she said, I wouldn't have fucking been there at all. But dude, I got the fuck away. Privilege then? Oh yeah. Oh, she had never gone without. Her family was well-to-do from the get-go. I'm from the other side of the tracks. I grew up on fucking macaroni and cheese and Kool-Aid. I was the peanut butter and jelly kid living in the trailer park. Like, I've been white trash my whole fucking life. It's always been white trash. My stepdad got into an accident, construction accident. He got money from a lawsuit from that. So him and my mom, they got some money later on in my life, so I did have privilege. I personally had some privilege and had this spoiledness of like, oh, well, my parents all of a sudden have a place up north, and wow, we got some quads now. So I had that upper middle class experience, but it was still, once I, that was like 14, 15, 16, 17, and then once I became an adult, well, that's not my money. It's not, I'm still going right back to living in a trailer, and once I leave my parents' house, I'm on my own. So it's not like my parents were rich people because of their education. My parents had money because of an accident. It's like white trash people winning the lottery, which is kind of good though, because white trash people winning the lottery, they're not snobby fuckheads about it. The snobby fuckheads are like, we have money and we do not want to share with anyone. We do not want to share our mansion or share our fun. When white trash people get money, it's like, hey, come over. Let's have a big camp out at our fucking place up north. Let's all ride quads and get drunk. Let's have a good time. Let's do this and do that. We want to share it with everyone. We don't hoard it. We're not hoarders. We're not. So I guess that's a good thing about my family and or my parents at least, with their fucking, it's my mom and my stepdad. And then my dad, he was a crackhead. He cleaned himself up later on in life. He went on to be a truck driver, and that was after carpentry. I went and I was a carpenter with him right after high school. I fucking built houses for about 2 years. I did more than 2 years worth of carpentry, but after high school, I really got into it. I could actually be there full time instead of just a weekend warrior. So I did that until that dried up for him, because I was working for him, and then I went to the factories. I went into factory work. I went into shipping and receiving. I was fucking doing the high-low bullshit, unloading and loading trucks all fucking day and night. Want to learn how to do the high-low? I'm 19 at the time. Yeah, sure, because I'm young and stupid. Well, we'll give you a 50-cent raise. Oh, wow. Now I'm going to make $7.40 an hour. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I got more hours, but then it devastated my family because every single day they're like, dude, we need you to stay. Yeah, I was supposed to be out 4 fucking hours ago, and my family's expecting me, and it ruined my relationship. But then again, I was like, hey, if I don't work enough, we're not going to be able to afford the bills. So it was never enough. You're either not working enough or you're working too much. You're not home enough. It was always not enough with that bitch. I have 4 kids, 3 baby mamas. I'm halfway black, just not where it counts. I'm only black in the child support department. I'm not black where the cock actually matters, but, I do warehouse. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Eating Panthers, working in the warehouse. Yeah, that's kind of what Neuroplastics was. I worked at this place, Neuroplastics. It was pretty warehousey. And then I worked at Amazon. I've worked everywhere, man. My first job was fucking Ponderosa when I was 15. Dishwasher at Ponderosa. Then I went to Meyer and was the cart guy, bagger guy. Then I went to Little Caesars. That was through high school. Then I went into carpentry. Then I went into the factory and the shipping and receiving. Then after the factory, I was doing home health care shit for this fucking paraplegic guy. After the paraplegic guy and the home health care stuff, I went and worked at a gas station for a little while. Then after that, I kind of just checked the fuck out. I didn't work at all. I had met a woman. She fucking took care of me. She moved me into her house. I was living in a fucking pole barn when she met me. I was living in a fucking pole barn in the loft area, living off of space heaters and shit. I lived in a pole barn from fucking November to April one year. It was fucking crazy. It was like an old dog kennel fucking place where they do the bathing of the dogs downstairs. They had a whole downstairs all set up for the dog fucking business, and then there were two big lofts, one on each side. I had to climb a ladder to get to the loft, but I had a fucking huge ass, like 1,000 square foot area to be in. So I built my own little walls, and I fucking got a king size bed in there, and I put a TV, and I got everything. We had power, we just didn't have any heat. There was no actual heating element in the actual fucking pole barn, so we just run space heaters, and that was ridiculous. But I've had a lot of experiences. I've been there, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, veteran. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. We know there's cities you've been to. That's great. Shut the fuck up now, John. I've been everywhere, man. Yeah, and then I went to LA a couple of years ago. I met a woman on Facebook because I was looking for a place to live. I was looking for a place to live. So I went and I fucking found a chick on Facebook. She was living in Saginaw. So I was like, okay. White chick. She had 2 black kids. She's living in fucking Saginaw, which is just fucking, oh my God. She was the only white chick in this entire trailer park. I'd go there, nothing but blacks all over. Blacks. I got a really racist joke for you. And this was after spending a year on 8 Mile in Detroit. I just literally did this about a year ago. It's been about a year now since I've done Amazon. Why are black people never in a hurry? Because no matter where they go, they're still black when they get there. They're still going to be treated black no matter where they go. So it's that feeling of like, hey man, why are they never in a hurry? Because they'll still be black when they get there. Hey man, I'll be right back. Yeah, you're still going to be treated black when you get there. Sorry. I had a lot of black friends. I still do. My one friend makes film. He's got a fucking movie on Tubi right now that's doing really good. He wanted me to be in one of his he had this detective part. He's like, man, I got this role. I want you to come play. I want you to come try out for it. And I was nervous. I was too scared. I was too like, what? Not me. No, what are you talking about? So it was nice to be in Detroit. It was nice to make a lot of connections and meet a lot of people and be cultured. And like, I'm not a true racist. I might seem like one because I'm a white trash hillbilly fucking podunk retard. But for the most part, if anyone ever wants to call me racist, I'm going to correct them and I'm going to say, I'm a human racist. If you're part of the human race, I'm not that fucking impressed, okay? Including myself, especially myself. I'm the most self-loathing motherfucker because I'm self-aware. We are God. We are the devil. It is man. It is whoa, man, and everything in between. Still a bunch of nervous systems pretending like they fucking blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it makes it easy for me to comprehend reality because I hate everybody. I'm not that interested in people, but yet they're the most interesting fucking things ever. So it's a complete contradiction and yin-yang. I'm very contradictive. It's always contradictions. Like, oh my God, he's being so nice, and then all of a sudden he's a fucking ruthless prick. Yeah, it's always manic. God bless you, man. Stay humble. I know. I need to. I need to have the humility. I'm grateful that I have an audience to talk to because years ago, not even a year ago, I would go live and I couldn't get anyone. But thanks to the AI, I created a bunch of content got my numbers up there, and now in the algorithm, when I do go live, I tend to get more of an audience. So it's been helping me, and I'm very grateful. I'm very. It's connection. It's not about money. It's not about anything like that. It's the connection. I love connection, but I've been very isolated because, well, I guess that's what the fucking universe wants me to do. It wants me to work on myself. It wants me to be. I was listening to it last night. It's Carl Jung talking about the dark night of the soul, talking about you got to go through these fucking transformative periods of your life that you're not going to really quite understand. You're not going to really accept. But if you do accept it and you do try to understand it, it'll be like, oh, I'm 38. That's my fucking problem. Okay. Usually when I hear about people's problems, I'm asking their age first. What? I overhear it and I'm like, how old are they? Oh, well, she's 19. Oh, well, that's her fucking problem. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your environment molds you completely from the point of conception. From the point of conception, you are being fucking conditioned and programmed and genetically modified. It is. It's like a genetic mutation. We genetically mutate. It's epigenetics and all this other shit. And, dude, I've researched everything. I spent 10 years sitting around just watching YouTube. I sat around and I absorbed so much fucking information. Doesn't mean I have a degree, doesn't mean I'm educated, but I know a lot about everything. I don't know a whole lot about one thing, but kind of. There's certain things I'm like, oh, well, I can tell you all about the fucking AI shit, especially Suno with the music maker. If you want to get around certain things, if you want to use the N word, if you want to get some brutal death metal lyrics out there, because I've tried some brutal death metal lyrics lately, and it's like, flagged, can't do it. So then I go to Chat GPT and I'm like, translate these lyrics into Latin. So it translates my brutal, hardcore, nasty death metal lyrics into Latin, and then I can put it through Suno, and then it'll make it, as long as it's not in English. And then I can talk about murdering and killing and vicious nastiness. It's art. Everything is art. That's all. Ooh, I gotta check this offer. I'll be right back. We're not doing that offer. I had to go away for a second and check the Walmart app. It was like $10 for 14 miles. No. If they want to give me $14 for 1 mile, that's more like it. We can do that. That's usually what it is too. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Toms and Eaton Panthers, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go so I can pay attention to the money. I just wanted to do the breathing exercise, 38 minutes, that's more spent on gas. I don't understand. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's it. Oh, okay, now I understand. Now I'm computing. It took me a minute. I'm delayed. That's more spent on gas. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh, I always enjoy every cig. I don't smoke the cigarette. The cigarette smokes me. Well, hell, I'm sitting here. I'm basically gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I'll tell you what. My name's Richard Tater. You can call me Dick for short. It's one of my favorite characters I made up. Dictator. That's what I mean by this is just the beginning. Just wait. I can't even say that because I'm so literal. Why would you tell anyone to just wait? No. Keep an eye out for more content, especially in the next 6 months, the next year. It's going to be even crazier because I'm going to really get into it. I love acting. I love performing. I love comedy. I like performing. I guess I like performing more than I like comedy. So I'm more of an actor than an actual comedian, but I like to play a comedian. I like to pretend I'm a comedian, even though I'm not really that good at it, but it's still the feeling of characters. Well, my name's Richard Tater, and I don't give a fuck about nothing. I was born in a potato sack. I drink potato water every goddamn day of my goddamn life. Richard Tater is loud, though, so I gotta have space to be Richard Tater. Richard Tater, what he does is he wears a cowboy hat, Carhartt coat, black Ray-Ban sunglasses, and he's just a fucking dictator, ruthless as fuck. I don't want no goddamn Mexicans coming into my country unless they're coming in legally to suck my dick. Yeah, another offer. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I shouldn't hype it up, but it's still, I'm excited, I guess, because I'm looking at it as, dude, if I can just get my shit clean in the way of like stop with so much weed, stop with so much bullshit. And the only reason I say that personally is because I love weed and then I love getting high. And then when I get high, I'm like, I don't want to do a motherfucking thing. I don't want to do anything. I just want to be high. And I'm already good. You reach the peak level of satisfaction compared to like not getting high and just keep myself kind of unsatisfied. And then I have to create some content in order to get satisfied. I think it's a more motivating factor with my self awareness of, or my understanding of myself. And plus, I get off probation in March. I just got told that today when I called my probation. They're like, well, you're up for release March 3rd, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, or your thing will be discharged. I think they might drug test me when I do that. So I should just stay safe and probably not do any drugs. Like I have anyways. I don't do drugs. Of course I don't do drugs. I would never do drugs. Drugs do me. I don't do the drugs. What are you talking about? Your Honor, I never done a drug in my life. Mr. Hall, that's not what the test shows. Well, that test shows you that there are drugs in my system, but I'm not the one who put them there. Mr. Hall, you honestly believe me? You honestly expect me to believe that? Yes, Your Honor. Yes. I don't believe that. Well, you should, Your Honor, because I'm telling the truth. What do you mean? Could you explain? The drugs were put into me. Somebody put the drugs into me. The drugs put themselves into me. I didn't put myself in the drugs. I didn't put those drugs into me. Stay clean, man. I will. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking pay attention to this stupid shit, and I'm gonna go. I have a song I want to work on. I've got some lyrics in mind. They've been kind of rattling around in my head all morning, where I'm just like, every day I wake up, I feel the fucking same. Every day I wake up is the same old fucking game. I'm gonna check the. Oh fuck! I gotta check it. Low ball and offers, man. The offers right now are just low ball. It's low, low. Low ball offers, can't do it. I'm gonna have a good day. You're gonna have a good day. Everything's gonna be okay. This is the way it'll be. This is the way it is. We're animals on the planet. As long as your basic animal needs are met, food, shelter, water, some connection, maybe get your dick sucked once in a while, once in a while, you know, it'll be okay. We're animals. I am an animal. All my basic needs are being met. I have it pretty good. I can't complain. And if I do, I'm kind of a cunt. So don't be a cunt and be yourself. Go eat some Panther. Go hang out with Tom in Rhode Island or Long Island. Go have a Long Island iced tea with Tom. Tom, I need a Long Island. Stat. Oh, Staten Island? No, Long Island. Long Island. Come on, Tom. I'll see you guys later. Don't kill yourselves unless you're don't kill yourself until you're like 60. If you're 60 and you still haven't figured out why the fuck you want to be here, then yeah, you can do it because you've given it a chance. But give it a chance first. Wait till you're 60. And if you're 60 and you're listening to this and you haven't killed yourself yet, you must be having a really good life and you must be having a really good time. So kudos to you, motherfuckers. Kudos to all of us. And may baby Jesus come down and bring all the Easter bunnies and all the eggs and all the tooth fairies to us on Santa Day. And it will be great. And eat some mushrooms, peppered and white with the red polka dots and